Most families aren't prepared to receive wealth or even to transfer their wealth to the next generation because of the lack of communication. I truly believe there's significant value in having discussions with your heirs in advance about your intention and your wishes to make sure when you transfer the wealth to the next generation that you give them rationale, that you guide them to make sure that the inheritance is a true gift and not a burden that leaves them with no sense of direction and emotional guesswork.
Statistically, one's heirs are going to lose 70% of one's wealth, and by the next generation, second generation, pretty much all of it. Given that the fact that the first child has been born today that's going to live until 150, those statistics are going to get even worse. The biggest reason that money is lost over generations or wealth is lost over generations is the lack of a proper wealth plan and one that's got a long time horizon. The wealth plan also needs to have exposure to assets that generate returns above inflation, so it lasts, things such as equities, property, private equity. The issue is that markets are cyclical. That means that they go sideways and down as well as up, and families and heirs are emotional human beings. And it's our role as custodians of our clients' and families' wealth to protect them from themselves and make them stay the course of the markets.
Warren Buffett famously said that he's planning on leaving his kids enough money to do anything, but not enough money to do nothing. There are various ways to make sure that your beneficiaries are prepared without you having to rule from the grave. One of these mechanisms is by facilitating or documenting what we call the family constitution, where the wealth owner or the family patriarch or matriarch documents the vision of the family, the core values of the family, and the philosophy of the family. The entire family will consider these values and then they will agree upon them. So if the current generation is in a position to transfer values, knowledge, and wealth, this will in all likelihood increase the possibility that the next generation could better preserve the wealth, give back to the community, and stimulate the economy.
So I think one thing that families really have to do is plan to die as much as they plan to live. What one does have to do is have a conversation about what money is and the values of money. And then secondly, one really needs to make sure that one has a will in place, a good global will, an estate plan, potentially a family constitution, or a trust if it's suitable for that particular family. And here at Investec Wealth and Investment, we have a fabulous tax and fiduciary team who work very closely with the wealth managers and their clients to help them navigate these murky waters.